Cuz, if I'm your cuz, we ain't even talked in about 10 years. Dang, Oprah. That junk crazy. But what you talking for 3.5 hours for? That's what I want to know about someone else's family. I don't know, man. But I don't know. It's been some times where I've been over, you know what I'm saying? You visiting, dropping in on, maybe a little more elderly members and stuff like that. You guys can have a long conversation. Look up, 3 hours are gone. I can see that, but dang, 3.5 hours, man, to be locked in like she was and conversational. That's why Oprah's one of the greats, man. And that's why she is rich. That's why she has our empire. And it's not just, the hardcore journalism. When I asked if she's the greatest journalism ever, I'm pretty sure there's some writer out there, from so-and-so decades ago who's, just crazy, crazy with it, knows everything and ask all the right questions and stuff. But to come through like that on camera 3.5 hours and, relax the people. She didn't even really want to talk about that. When you royalty, when you royal family, when you president, when you any of these high positions, Pope, etc., you can't really be just talking. You know what I'm saying? Because everything you say could be picked apart and flipped around and flip it in reverse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, man. But that's crazy, though. That's crazy, though, to get them to open up like that. And like she said, she was able to cut it down 3.5 hours and keep the integrity of the interview. Shoot, you just got to take her word for it because, we'll never know the exact entirety and integrity of it. If Megan calling, yo, what's good? Or she texting, hey, what's up, Oprah? Like, what's going on? Like, what I'm saying? She was nervous about it too, She didn't want anything to slip up. Megan's a regular person too, you know what I'm saying? And she just happened to fall in love with royalty. That's kind of like the relatability of it all. It's kind of like my dates with the president's daughter, just on the flip side. Anyways, yeah, man. I think this just reinforces the thing of, like money and fame and prestige and status does not equal happiness at all. And everybody's always going through something, Do I want to go there? There's a few icons and celebrities of people in their field who, their fight, early on in life was getting out of a tough situation, couldn't pay the bills, couldn't help their mother, their father out, single parent homes, guardians living with their grandparents and, grandmothers or uncles, aunties, living with one family member, extended family member, adopted, parents, foster parents, stuff like that. And they fought through it and they worked their entire lives so they wouldn't have to worry about money anymore, right? And, to take care of their family and their kids' and their kids' and generations down. So they finally get there. And you would think we're happy now. This is it. We got it, and this is what we're working toward. I remember, you could go the YouTube route. DDG was working towards this. He was working towards to be who DDG is today. And he's still working to be, as big in music as he is in the YouTube space. But, he was working toward that. He was in college. He was a broke college student. And he didn't want to be a broke college student anymore. He wanted to help. You heard the song Moonwalking in. If you know DDG, you heard the song Moonwalking in the Calabasas. Mama was struggling with rent. I couldn't help her pay for nothing. My car broke down. I cried that night. I admit that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people are going through things and they want to work towards this level to where they don't have to worry about money, where they don't have to worry about this because they quote-unquote made it, that by no stretch of the imagination means that you have been guaranteed and granted happiness. And I think that's a huge thing here. That's a huge key for everybody to take here. This is royalty. This is the first family, the royal family. I'm not sure of all the, official pronounced names that you give them and stuff like that. I'm not sure because I don't really follow the royal family like that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of Americans do, and it's a big thing in America because America got their independence from Britain. Just a history, just for anybody who might not know. I don't know. I stay in the world of sports, but in far as here, the main thing that I saw in the little interview clip we just saw together was everybody's going through something. So like it's like when you're trying to make it, when you're trying to get to a place where you don't have to worry about clocking in 9 to 5, when you don't have to worry about your bills anymore, when you don't have to worry about the car note, when you don't have to worry about feeding your kids and getting diapers and daycare for your kids, when you don't have to worry about that anymore, that's taken care of. And now you have the status and the platform to get the girl you want, to get the husband you want, to get the house you want, with the chef and the maid and the cars you wanted. And everybody has a great Christmas and everything's beautiful. You guys take the best pictures. You have all of these things. Now you're dealing with family members you ain't even heard of. Jokers you ain't seen in years. Oh, Rashad, come give me some money. Rashad, oh, cuz. If I'm your cuz, we ain't even talked in about 10 years. If we cuz, for real. Every level has... Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. New levels, new devils. You heard it before. If you haven't heard it, that's a new one for you. New levels, new devils. It's always going to be something. So what I want to tell you guys today is don't base your happiness off of making it. If you're a younger person, because I know a lot of my viewers, a lot of my subscribers are older, you know what I'm saying, and I always take pride, and I never said this on camera. I don't think I've said this, but I'll be saying this for a long time. I have the smartest comment section in basketball reaction YouTube, and I stand by that. I have the smartest comment section in basketball reaction YouTube. Like, people know like this stuff, like that when I reacted to the movie trailer of something that I had really no idea about, but just talking it out, just some of the intelligence in those comments, man, it's on a different level over here at this channel. So I know a lot of my subscribers and viewers are on the older side, but for the youngins, you know what I'm saying, just giving you some free game. And even some of the OGs too, might need this perspective, because, we have this thing twisted of, if we chase this thing, once we get this, then we then we have happiness. Happiness is literally as simple as possible, a state of mind. And life is as simple as possible. You can read 1 billion books on philosophy and study the happiness and what is the purpose of life and spirituality and all these different books. At the end of the day, life is what you make it. Shout out to Hannah Montana. I was thinking about that earlier today. Life is what you make it. It's something that is so simple, from a children's show, from Disney Channel. Life's what you make it, so let's make it right. You know what I'm saying? It's something so simple, but it's a message that's so deep, so profound, and it still stands true to the basis of everything. Life is what you make it. Happiness is a state of mind. Now, of course, happiness might be a little easier if, you had a little more money, because money gives you access and ability to do things. But at the same time, money by itself does not equal happiness. A lot of times, more money, more problems. Rest in peace, Biggie. Because it's like you get the money, you get the status, or you just get the status and the money ain't quite caught up to the status and everybody thinking you got it. And when you tell them you ain't got it, they thinking that you're being fake and stank. And then you got enemies. Now you got a bunch of jealous people and enemies. And now you got a target on your back moving around. Meghan right here is saying she fears for her child's safety, because this joker wanted to go off and run his mouth because he jealous. When you reach a certain level and everything you touch is gold, right? People want to see how close they can get to you. And they can't get to you directly, so they're going to get to everybody around you, and they're going to try to get as close as they can. Everybody wants a piece of the pie. NBA Top Shot right now, they selling these cards, these highlights for $100,000, man. They selling highlights for $1 million. One highlight, one play. $1 million, $2 million. You know what I'm saying? When you're worth that much, Luka Doncic, rookie card, the most valued card, what is the statistic? When you're worth that much, everybody around Luka is going to want a piece of that pie. People is hungry. People are starving. Everybody wants this pie in the sky because they believe if they have this pie in the sky, then they have happiness. That's the biggest thing that I learned from this interview. So yeah, man, remember, happiness is a state of mind. Life is what you make it. You know, we could go off and chase these things, and it's great to set goals and everything like that. Just understand, happiness is a state of mind, and life is what you make it. So, while you're chasing this, while you're idolizing this, hold no idols, by the way. Don't hold any idols. Don't look up to nobody. Oh, man, if I had Beyonce, if Beyonce was my wife, that'd be it. I'd be set. Don't hold no idols. Men gonna let you down. All right now. Men's gonna let you down. Oh, this the royal family. I shook the prince's hand. I shook Meghan's hand. She looked my way. Oh man, I've been blessed. The Pope. If he just grabbed my cloth. These is people. These people can let you down. Regardless of status and celebrity and so and so, they all people at the end of the day. They breathe in, breathe out just like you. They pee just like you. They walk around. They put on one pant leg at a time just like you. They brush their teeth just like you in the morning. They got stink breath in the morning. That's someone, you know, if you scared, it's for the young fellas and for the young queens as well. If you scared to approach a crush or something like that, or someone who you feel is extremely attractive, just remember this. They still wake up with stank breath in the morning. You know what I'm saying? We all human at the end of the day. We all bleed red. Once it hit the oxygen, I think our blood is actually purple and it hit the oxygen and turn red. I don't know. I'm in a world of sports, but yeah, man, make sure you wash your hands. Stay 6 feet. Wear your mask so that we might see. I don't know. Us get back to normal, man. Rest in peace, Sekou Smith. Rest in peace to all those fallen ones that we've lost in COVID-19. Crisis, pandemic. It's a terrible disease. Until next time.